Good morning, guys. How are you all going? What is happening? What's today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another stream. It's good to be back. I think we're gonna get some very nice trades today. Lion scarf. You know what? I left it at my mate's house down the Gold Coast. So it's at his place because we watched it down the Gold Coast. What's happening? What I'm looking for, just quickly, I can do a proper breakdown, but I'm looking for this daily to end up flipping and driving up into these highs. That's going to be my main play to the day. So this could be a bottom wick. I've literally just marked out this 4-hour low down here. I think if that can, price can come down, grab that 4-hour low, that could be the flip of the daily up into the highs, which would be nice. So there was actually a nice little short opportunity. I mean, if you wanted to take it, grab the highs close. Once it started breaking below, you could have risked off them, targeting these. Because again, teasing this area without grabbing it, a lot of people would be long here or even here. A lot of people be long in here. So I think we're going to smash that as we wait, come back up and do that. I think that's that's going to be the play for today. Let me just catch up on the chat. How's the stream? Audio all good? Sound all good? All good? Sound all good? Yeah, sounds sweet. Cool. All right. What have we got in the chat? Morning, guys. Pardon me. OT and Man. Oh, that's awesome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. NZ. Nice. Definitely appreciate watching the channel and you joining the community. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. Hope you're at the start of your trading journey's been good. It's definitely a journey. But yeah, lots of free value for you guys. Obviously, I'll just pin my little pin my link if you do want to learn the strategy or the community access. But otherwise, you don't have to. It's literally all on here for free. Tune in, get some free value. Listen to me yap for a bit. Cool. But yeah, just while you're starting out, just tune into the streams. I do Wednesday, Friday streams. If you want to tune into those, Aaron does live stream London every day, so heaps of free value without needing to, purchase anything. All right. So that's pretty much my analysis, the breakdown. I guess running through like my support and resistance levels here. It's literally if you come on, if I do this, give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Righto. Oh yeah, welcome. Good to have you guys on stream. Welcome, Amy. Chris, you should, if you go to your channel, you should be able to change it over. You go to your chat. Just see. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just had to take a call. So that's coming for this for these 4-hour lows now. Again, there's going to be lots of people jumping in longs there. I think that makes the most sense. No, it's good to have you new guys or newer guys on the stream for some free value. It's awesome. Honestly, trading's such a fantastic skill set to learn. So good on you guys. Yeah, probably very, very busy as I can imagine. Glenn, welcome, mate. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Just confirm. Yeah, sweet. You can see everything. Yeah, sweet. Cool. Yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. I think these are going to be very nice. We could even dip down lower. Not sure, but yeah, if you get 1041, get the closure below, then we could look at that. Because a lot of people will be, lots of people are going to be jumping in this, and you've got this very nice 1, 2, 3, 4 lows that now haven't been grabbed. So I'd like to see that. I think that could be ripped and do that. George, no worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet. Spot on. Yep, Chris trades the future. There you go. Boom. Look at this monster of a smoothie. I didn't think about having this mustache as smoothies and stuff get stuck in it. Consistency both in the charts and with smoothies, yeah. It's so good. It's just like such a good, like high protein, very easy breakfast to make. And it's tasty, like so tasty. Yeah, burgers are a pain. Let's check the music's not too loud. And it's tasty, like so tasty. The mix, the music mix, or the smoothie mix? The mix, the music mix, or the smoothie mix? Mix the music mix. You got 44 people tuning in. Drop a little like for the stream if you can, guys. Help the algo. Spread out free value out to the world. Smoothie, yeah, I'm gonna have to sell a course on this. No, it's literally, so it's about a cup of oats, 2 scoops of protein powder, creatine, 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and then usually just like some frozen mixed berries and some banana when I've got bananas, but I ran out of bananas. Blend it all up. It's like 60-70 grams of protein smoothie. So I usually have it when I get back from the gym. Really good. And it's so tasty. Yeah. Righto guys, selling access to my smoothie course. Smoothies with Mark. Yeah, if this is teasing around, I'd be very surprised if these didn't get popped very shortly. Very, very surprised. You could have taken shorts down into here if you wanted to. I mean, it was still valid. You know, take the short as it's breaking off. You start closing back above, then you can manage. But 40 ticks, Asia, not too bad. Fattest ever been sitting in front of that's recognize myself as my worst enemy. Yeah, it made sense. Definitely made sense. Again, targeting a 4-hour and daily low, you know, if price is going to have a drive into these daily highs, you're probably going to need to come and grab some lows, 4-hour low, and you've got this nice double top up here. So as soon as you grab this, maybe even this, wait for your confirmation, and then you've got buys all the way up into here. Yeah, same thing, shorting into the liquidity. 30-minute close, you take the break of the lows, risk off that high into here. That was also a great trade, and you can trade into it as well. So morning, Brad. Yeah, the Fags. That was a mental. I didn't have much of a voice on Sunday. It was so good, such a good game. Such a good game. I left my scarf in my mate's place though, but I'm gonna get one of those the Premier's hats have made up, because that's cool. It was cool being able to see it. I thought Kai Lohman was gonna get the Norm Smith though, to be honest, because he had an absolute cracker game. He's an absolute gun. sure. Do you do live trades or recommendations? What do we see? What do we see on the live stream? How do you mean? Just come in, break down the charts. The humble MacBook Air can't run a Zoom and a live stream at the same time, unfortunately. But live stream's good, obviously 2 times a week. Just a free value. I love doing it. Love jumping on and that sort of thing. Trading the same way as Aaron, gives you guys a different perspective on the strategy. In Asia, yeah. Free value, hopefully. Bit of a hectic mix. Pardon me. How's everyone's week started off so far? Been good? There's the lows. Go on, Chris. Good stuff. Yeah, just new and stuff. Yeah, that's cool, Glenn. Yeah. Obviously we've got, like, I trade as part of the FWA community, learned off Aaron, so yeah, there's obviously community access there for any of the newer guys, but free live stream. Just tune in and you might learn something, or just come chat if you're not doing anything, during the day. Just another thing of trading can be a bit boring sometimes and a bit lonely, so something we can do together, and yeah. Oh, that's sick. Good work, Chris. Good work, Chris, mate. It'll be sick when you get some payouts coming through from that. There's the 4 hours taken. Right for the 11. How's this 4 hour looking? Yeah, so you could keep dipping down, driving down, but that's a very nice level of liquidity to target. Yeah, nice stuff, nice stuff. Yeah, Mikey, yep, yeah, spot on. I mean, again, simple liquidity. I came onto the charts. I think price was, when I woke up this morning, price was here. That was a 4 hour low. I was like, we're either going to, overall, I'd like to see the daily flip and drive bullish, but I'm like, if we've got lows, this is going to be a lovely, lovely level to target. There could have been, shorts into that, which you could have had. Oh, we got almost 50 viewers. That's awesome. Cheers for tuning in, guys. 50k Top Step combine. If you're on Top Step X, Brad, it should just be GC and it automatically loads it. Yeah, Top Step's just a good good low entry. Like, what's a 50k? 49 US dollars, like 75 Aussie, and then obviously the activation fee. But you got I think they still do a practice account. How come FWA doesn't have a trader for every session? Well, obviously, Aaron's in London, and then I offered to have a look at Asia, but obviously still growing and that sort of thing. I know it's Aaron's goal to eventually get it to having like a New York, a London, and an Asia stream. That'd be sick. So we're sort of getting there. Yeah, jump on. Mark, I'm an Aussie. Honestly, it's possible to make a serious living out of it. Right, anything sounds cliche, but anything's possible if you're consistent and you show up every day. But yes, it is more than possible. You just have to, mask your psychology. Anything's possible. Yeah, I like that, guys. It's all about, you just got to find the right strategy that works. Obviously, community definitely helps. I'm sure all the FWA guys in the chat here can vouch for the community. Learning that all, it's a fantastic platform which helps. Yeah, very, very proud to be part of it and, represent as part of it as well. I think we've really got something great there. Yeah, done, James. Done. What are these lines? I've just marked them out as basic support and resistance, so when I'm on the lower time frame, I can keep these in mind. If it's sketchy, yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Chris said. Closing below hourly supports we could drive. But yeah, that's it. That's the thing. You can't. It's all well and good thinking, oh yeah, the daily may flip eventually, but we have to react to what we're seeing. So there's absolutely no reason price can't drive, all the way down here before popping back up. Just because this is a 4-hour low doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be respected. It could be, but exactly right, Adam. We just got to react. Yeah. I got ChatGPT to condense this as well. This is from Trading in the Zone and Best Loser Wins, which is cool to just have on your chart. I don't know if you guys can see that. I embrace uncertainty and focus on the process, not results. I manage risk with discipline and accept losses as lessons. I stay present, detached from emotions, trust my edge. Consistency, patience, and self-awareness guide my trading. If you're having just having something like this on the charts, you can, it's just little subconscious things, but I think that's a really cool little mantra. Yeah, Robbie, just tune into the live streams. It's all free. Nothing you need to buy. Obviously, all the strategy that Aaron teaches in the community access, but you can. There's lots of value on both streams for Asia and London. Aaron goes live every day, so tune in, see if you like it, and you can go from there. It's absolutely no stress. Can you paste that? Yeah, for sure, definitely. It's literally, I said summarize. I'm gonna have to post it in 2 parts. Give me a sec. Oh. And if you guys haven't read Trading in the Zone or Best Loser Wins, but particularly Trading in the Zone, honestly, if you're a new trader and you're struggling with consistency or that sort of thing, you read Trading in the Zone and you're like, he's talking to me, and it's the craziest thing. Hey Marley, hope you're well too. H1's closed, strong bearish, wait for it. Yeah, you'd probably want to see some sort of a confirmation. You could wick these lows and flip bullish, could keep driving. Wick the lows and flip bullish, could keep driving down to the next level of support. But we just got to react. But yeah, probably need to see confirmation. I've literally got rid of the 15-minute time frame because last week and the start of this week I found myself going away from the 30 and sort of going back to the 15, being a bit impatient, and got faked out a few times. So I'm you can see like the moves I got yesterday on the 30-minute, grab no lows, grab no lows, grab no lows. As soon as you grab lows, there's a trade. I caught this one as well. Grab lows, close bullish, 1, 2. The guys in the community, the rules of the plan. You've got your 1, 2, and then your 3 there. Grab lows, same thing. Doesn't re-break the 30 low all the way up. So yeah, it's helped me a lot because otherwise I find I get impatient. I'm not a super, just my personality. So I've just found like the 5-minute, I'm not as patient as I should be, and that's just it's just, this is the beauty about trading. Everyone trades a bit differently. Aaron, for example, is a very, very patient person. He can sit and watch the 5-minute for an hour. I can't. I just have to watch closes. Yeah, trading zone's sweet. Bro, do we need to update our strategy every year? Price action remain the same for years. This is only for year, alone next year. That's a great question, Robbie. I mean, obviously the markets evolve. I've been with the FWA guys for almost 2 years now, and you sort of just evolve with the market because you're always working out what's working, what's not. Something we've started doing, which I know Aaron's talked about, we used to wait for this liquidity to get hit to then take buys, but what we've started doing is, okay, if there's a liquidity low there, actually trading into that liquidity low rather than waiting all this time for the buys. There's no reason you can't catch sells down into there and then take the buys back up. But most strategies, I think, need liquidity, but it's the fundamentals. I know Aaron's been trading like this for 6 or 7 years now, same sort of way. So the fundamentals stay the same, but you just always adapt. But I feel like adapting is it's a continuous thing. You're always, you're refining. If you have a losing streak, for example, you're looking at, okay, what's not working or what do I need to change? And then you tweak that, and then subconsciously the strategy's tweaked. But yeah, this is all I use to trade now, and it's you know, working. So, morning, Mark. Hope you're good. Winning Wednesday, absolutely, mate. Winning Wednesday. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know, depending on, like, if you look at the 5 minute, if this closes, again, understanding on the higher time frame that this has been a liquidity grab. If this closes, you've got a clear loader risk off there if you wanted to. So 12 ticks, that's your low. If you want to, if this closes bullish and you want to jump in, then you can risk off there, and you know, that's definitely an option, depending on how patient you want to be. So what did Aaron change? Oh, no, it didn't change anything. He's just saying, you know, we obviously trade liquidity levels, and he said we used to wait for price to come down into this liquidity level before taking buys, but we've started, you know, selling down into this liquidity level and then taking buys up. So it's just adapting of, you know, you can actually sell into liquidity that you're waiting for, even though you're overall bullish, just catching those moves, if that sort of makes sense. You could even look to, if you want a little scalpy scalp, you could even look at something like that. 20 ticks for Asia, which you could do, but you know, if you get runners, look how many highs you've got. But yeah, it's just what fits your trading style. If you want to take your 20 ticks and dip, you can. If you're sitting down to scalp. But that was our, you know, that's our analysis we drew when we came onto the charts. So. Hit the likes, absolutely. Thanks, Robbie. Will you join every... yeah, I'm doing Asia on Wednesdays and Fridays. I've committed to. Just I got a few other things I have to do during the week, so I can't do an every day. Expecting a re-break of the lows. I mean, price can, in reality, do whatever it wants. I can't really predict it, but that was the liquidity that we came on targeting. We've obviously cleared that liquidity, and then, you know, could potentially be moving higher, but up into here, it could be a nice little trade, or even up into that resistance, depending if you want to wait. Yeah, see you, Robbie. Cheers, mate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So we just have to react to what price does. If it comes up and re-breaks the lows, then that's cool. Yeah. Have a good day, Robbie. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Yeah, definitely, Chris. I mean, the other way you can look at it, which is what I've sort of been doing, it's, as I said, it's probably a bit more aggressive and maybe a bit more predictive, is, okay, if this is a liquidity grab here, then that's an area for me to risk off, because if price is breaking that low, it's probably going to continue lower. So if you want to do it aggressively, again, it depends on your trading style, but you go, okay, if that was the liquidity grab, price shouldn't need to break below that, so you can risk off that, is another way to look at it. But I agree, it's obviously waiting for confirmation. We're going to get the 15 close in 5 minutes, and then the 30 will close. But, you know, the other thing Aaron said that is true, price doesn't move that quick. Like, this is a 30-minute. That's a 30-minute candle. That's a 30-minute candle. Price doesn't actually move as fast as you think it does. So there's absolutely no reason you couldn't wait for a 30. You know, if this finishes like this, look at the break of the highs, risk off the lows. It's still like an 18 tick thing, and you've had that confirmation of closing back above. Yeah, I'm the same. I've stopped looking at the 15 because I was, like I said, I was getting caught out on the 15 and getting faked out. And I'm like, man, I know that the 30 is so clean. So I'm like, no, I just got to go back to it. Yeah, definitely. 15 minute and 30 can be quite good confirmations. But yeah, just depends on your trading style. Pardon me. There's one confirmation. In the Discord, you guys mentioned double tops as one of confirmation. Just like, for example, this double bottom here, we see this price rejected off here without grabbing the lows. There's probably a high chance there's going to be people that'll be shorting here, risking off these lows. So we wait for the liquidity to be taken and then break back above. If that makes sense, George. It's just pretty much trading into where most people are going to have their stop losses. Yeah, exactly. It's areas that a lot of, like here, a lot of people gonna be shorting from here with their stop loss above these highs. So this is again an area that you could look to target for the stop loss to come up to. But again, as I said, you know, if this is your liquidity grab, price shouldn't need to break this if liquidity. And that's how I sort of look at it. I base a lot of my trades on the only thing we can control, which is risk. So I'm like, where's a level that I'm happy to risk off? If I was going to take a trade, this would be a level that I'd be happy to risk off, and you can adjust your risk. Because again, if price breaks that low, it doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It doesn't mean that, you know, your analysis wasn't right. It just means that you're managing your risk, because if price breaks that low, in a probability sense, there's a high chance it could just keep continuing down. So if it breaks that low, cool. might be too early, you go again, sort of thing. And if it breaks it, cool. Sweet, so on to the next. And that's as simple as it needs to be. Price has broken that, so you'd probably, that's the 15. The 15 could be bottom wicking and pulling back up. So now you'd wait to see if, maybe this is the 30 flipping and closing above. We don't know. We do not know. It's got to react to whatever price is doing. That's properly spiked out now, so you could see it go higher. Because if you look at this 4 hour, spiked out, now could you drive higher? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. 30 flip for me, this is still a retest. Yeah, makes sense. There are your liquidities. We've spiked it out. If you start closing back above and you want to risk off that, it makes sense. If it's wrong, cool. This will work. Doesn't work 100% of the time, but we don't need to be right 100% of the time to make money. So that's sort of how you approach it. I feel like, and something that helped me, if you change your mind of how can I control my risk and where I can risk off that makes sense, and you want to be risking off a spot that, okay, if the trade stops me out here, I'm happy because the trade made sense. It matched the plan. It matched the setup. I want my stop loss in a place where the trade's invalid. And again, if it is a liquidity grab, then price shouldn't need to re-break that low. So if it does break that low, you just realize it obviously wasn't a liquidity grab, but it's still a good trade overall. Price made sense. Which is it can help heaps with looking at it that way. Even if you wanted to have something as you're breaking back above this level that we've had marked on, what's that 20 tick risk? Even up into these highs is 50 ticks. If you start closing back below, cut the trade, but that's your liquidity taken. One contract risking off this low. Nice. Yeah, nice. Again, if it's a liquidity grab, price shouldn't need to break the low. If it does break the low, cool. On to the next, not phased. Trade made sense. Clear 4 hour level, taken. That's how you have to look at trading. You don't need to be right 100% of the time. You don't need to know where price is going to go. You don't want to do it if it makes sense of a level for you to risk off that makes sense. And if price breaks below the trade's invalid, then cool. What do we got? 61 people tuning in. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. What do we got? 61 people tuning in. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. I moved to B, hit the 4-hour level, rejected. Want to see a push through. Yep. Yeah, nice. What are you looking for, Mark, entry-wise? Personally, just again, because I've been trading the strategy a bit longer, I probably am a bit more aggressive with it. But start breaking above these levels. If you look on the 5, you've probably had some closures. Yeah, like that, a strong closure, bang. Your lows to risk off, you've had a strong closure, close back above this range. There's your level to risk off. Execute and risk off it and see what happens. But that's your, if you want to look at the 5 minute, that's your, as you know in the community, guys, that's your 1, your 2, this is your 3, and then they're your highest target in line with our higher time frame bias. Pardon me. And I purposely left this line here. We drew this line the minute we jumped on stream. We've had this line here as analysis. So they're your shorts, down into there and then back up that way. If you took this, price breaks back below, doesn't mean you're wrong, doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It just means maybe price wasn't ready or the liquidity grab wasn't actually a liquidity grab. And if you think of it like that in terms of probabilities, your trading changes dramatically. See how this 30 closes. Strong 30 and bottom weight. Yeah. If you just think about where am I happy to risk off, and you've got highs to target, you just look at taking the trade and manage. Again, if you switch your psychology to your trading to be a good trader, trading to follow the process and stick to your rules, if you're risking off somewhere like this and price comes back down and takes you out as a stop loss, it's still a good trade because you had a clear liquidity grab, you're breaking back above. Risking off a liquidity grab, which is a level that if the trade's invalid, price shouldn't need to come there, and if it goes back down there, it's cool. It's just part of it's just another statistic over 100 trades. It's just, one trade. You don't need a 100% win rate. You can have a 50% win rate and make money. And it's, the other thing is just like, help me as well. Just stop taking everything personally. I had a habit if you lose a trade and you start linking your trading to your own success, and I lost this trade and I'm a bad trader and I'm this and blah 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 blah. But it's part of the process. You think of, it's actually a good analogy. Obviously, you talk about the casino, but if the casino loses or they have to pay out someone on roulette or blackjack, and they're like, cool, they don't stress and go, oh no, we have to pay this guy out $2,000, because they know over the long term, if they're following their strategy and their edge, they're going to make money. They don't care if they've got to pay out $10,000 or $15,000, because they know over the long term they're going to make money. And it's the same thing. Yeah, 100%. And that's why if you start, like, if you switch your mindset from, they're not losses, they're lessons, and a stop loss isn't a losing trade. A stop loss is an area where your trade idea is invalidated, which happens. We're not right 100% of the time. I'm not sure of any trader that is genuinely right 100% of the time. If they are, they're probably talking smack. You don't need to be. Like, you will lose trades as part of the game. But if you're losing trades for 20 ticks, but most of your take profits are 40 or 50 ticks, then, that's why win rate's pointless. It's pointless. It doesn't mean anything. You can have an 80% win rate, but if your losses are 5 times as big as your wins, or whatever it is, you're not going to be profitable. You could have a 40% win rate, but if your wins are 5 times bigger than what your losses are, you're profitable. Yeah, Aaron's close. Yeah, he's a freak. He's insane. Honestly, that guy he is an insane trader, but he's put years into it. He's like, 6-7 years into the journey. But yeah, I've in person, him trading, and you're just like, wow, he's a freak when it comes to trading. It's crazy, but it's achievable. It's a beauty. Yeah, he's mental. He's crazy. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Showed up every day, worked hard for it. And he said when he started traveling, 2 or 3 years ago or something, had 100,000 funded FTMO, maybe 5,000 in a personal account, and not even 5 or 10 members in a community. So, and look at what he's grown it to, which is bloody awesome. Oh, absolutely. That's the thing I like about him. You look at him, you're like, there's no reason I can't do that. And that's the thing. I think the same with, a lot of celebrities and stuff. At the end of the day, they're just people that have just dedicated time to their craft. Look at sports stars. It's like where they say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. If you show, it's anything. If in business, in work, in gym, in life, in whatever, if you show up every day, you're consistent, show up every day, do your best, you will get results. It's how consistency works. In all aspects. If you show up at random times, you get random results. And trading's got so many parallels to the real world, which I love about it. And you learn a lot about yourself as well. Yeah, I agree, guys. It would be absolutely lovely. I agree. And again, if you decide to risk off these lows and price just smashes down through them lows, still a good trade, fit the plan. They're your lows to risk off. If prices break in that, trade's invalidated, you wouldn't want to be into it. So either way, whatever the outcome, great trade. But we've seen, how many times have we seen this set up? How do you overcome the nerves living income? That's a good question, Dossie. So trading's not my only source of income. But when I was traveling, I had probably 12 months worth of expenses, like say in savings, 12 to 18 months. So I sort of, I guess, bought myself 12 months ahead that if I made $0 for a year, I was fine. I think that's probably one of the most important things you need if you're doing it full time. You need that backing, because trading's stressful. Trading's actually incredibly boring. In terms of full-time trading, I don't think I'll ever be a full-time trader in the sense that's the only thing I do, but I love it. And yeah, if you're going to go after it, you obviously want to get some sort of consistency. But if you've got 6 months of even 3 months of living expenses, like especially Asia, you live so cheap. I was probably spending 1,500 to $2,000 Aussie a month living in Vietnam. If you just want to buy yourself 3 months or 6 months and back yourself, you can go somewhere like Asia. Bali, I had my own apartment for $500 for the month in Bali, and you can just lock in, and you would be surprised if you dedicate time to it for months, how much progress you reach. So, but having that backing there where you go, okay, if I don't make a single cent for 6 or 12 months, I'm not going to be financially ruined. I think that takes the pressure off heaps, in my personal experience. Yeah. And like for me, I had like, when I went traveling, I sold my car I love cars. Cars are probably one of my favorite things. I had a really nice car I like, sold my car. So obviously like debt free, no loan, dropped off my apartment lease. So I didn't have any commitments, any financial commitments in Australia. Which makes it hard because, if you're working in a job and you've got a car loan and you've got rent and you've got this and that and living expenses, you go, oh, I can't do this. But, you have to sometimes bite the bullet. It's like, if you don't take any risks, you risk even more. And I was like, I need to chase after this dream while I can before I have kids, before I have a family and that sort of thing, in my stage of life. And yeah, sort of sacrificed, lived out of a backpack for 6 months, which was awesome. And honestly, it was one of the best experiences of my life I've ever done. And then I came back to Australia, recentered, refocused, started up another business and, trading and yeah. Oh, it is, man, for sure. I always say like my old job, I used to work 8 till 5:30. Including a Saturday. I got Thursdays and Sundays off, and 8 till 5:30 was really like quarter to 8 till 6. I used to get home, have to cook dinner, go to the gym, and then I'd end up sitting up for US session till 11:30 at night. I'd usually have a crap US session, like take losses, whatever, go to bed at like 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. Then I was up again at 7 o'clock to go to work. And obviously after you finish your session, you have a bad session. You're lying awake going, oh man, is this ever going to work? And then, yeah, to get up at 7 o'clock, go to work. And I was doing that a few nights a week. And you get to Wednesday and you're just absolutely cooked because you're not sleeping right. Your patterns all mucked up. And then at work, you're sort of not stressing, but you're not performing, which is like in reality where you're getting your income from. Yeah, exactly, guys. A lot of things do, it seems. Yeah, if you've got 6-12 months behind you, it buys you so much time and peace of mind. And the other thing I really want you guys to understand as well, and something that's really cool, you hear these terms financial freedom and see Lambo, like people driving Lambos and flexing Rolexes and stuff, financial freedom, but financial freedom, if you don't have any living expenses and your living expenses are $1,000 a month and you're making $1,000 a month or $1,200 a month, that's technically financial freedom. which a lot of people don't realize and don't consider. Yes, something like trading, it's scalable to where you can get Lambos and Rolexes and the lifestyle and everything, but if your living expenses are $2,000 a month and you can make $2,000 a month, you're financially free. And a lot of people spend most of their life chasing that freedom. So yeah, it's something else you don't need to be making hundreds of thousands. I'm still on my journey. Absolutely. Break even. Everyone's different, man. Think of your. Just make sure that it looks like it's lagging. Just want to make sure it's not lagging. Think of your stop loss as an area that your trade is invalidated if it hits. So if you have your break even too aggressive and it takes you out, it might not necessarily. Are we back? I don't know why. Almost the same time every stream between 11:30 and 12. It has like a little lag out. It's so random. I don't know why. Almost the same time every stream between 11:30 and 12. It has like a little lag out. It's so random. Same time every stream. Yeah, Goldie to the moon. Yeah, those bloody bosses. And again, if you want this to be a potential target, what would most people be doing from here? They'd be looking to go short with stops above there. So that's a very nice target there. Didn't grab the highs before the push down. Hey, what's GJ saying? I didn't even trade GJ. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, good call, guys. Good call. I can't really say when I'm entering or signals, just 'cause I can't give advice at all. But I can sort of, I guess, show you guys what you could be looking at. But again, risking off liquidity grabs. Yeah, if you know you're risking off a liquidity grab, then you can have the confirmation that fits your plan, I guess. Might go make another coffee quickly, guys. I'll be back. Yeah, what's copper doing? I haven't even, to be honest, really looked at. Holy smokes. Yeah, copper's having a flyer. Look at that. Wow. What is it? $12.50 a tick on copper? 186, no, 340 ticks, $12.50. Damn, $4,000. Is that right? No, it wouldn't be. It'd be $12.50 a point, which is 4 ticks. So it'd be like 100. It'd be like 1.2 thousand bucks or something. One Connie. Oh yeah, it's a good shout, Chris. That way, you know, if it does come back, you at least lock in something in. Nice. 74 ticks. Go on. Ended up, got this. Pretty much exactly off the analysis there. Run up about 300, so. Nice little trade for Asia. But pretty much following exactly what was on here. Yeah, I got it. Got 2678.6 on futures. But literally everything was shared here exactly. Yeah. I'm just obviously not allowed to say, call out signals. But helps you guys too, you know. You saw the analysis when we came on, exactly what we were looking for. Which it helps you guys heaps. If you understand it. Copper is HG, I believe. I don't really trade it, but... I'm gonna wait for this 30 to close, and then I'll see. What's that? 40. Yeah, to turn off the order filled sound. Exactly. Now it'll help. Like, it helps you guys because then you focus more on understanding how we break down the charts and what we're actually looking at, rather than, you know, just waiting for whatever someone says if they're in or not. Up 35 ticks. Good stuff, Mikey. Good work. Yeah, you will need to NK for the futures contract, but if you just search copper, like this, it's literally just called copper, you'll be able to look at the chart. But yeah, you won't be able to see the futures without a delay. Yeah, it would be Chris, definitely. Sweet. Good. I mean, if you get confirmations, you can jump in longs, but we've already had a 40 tick push up here, 35 tick push. But just depends your risk aversion. Yeah, that's it. Or it's just targeting liquidity levels, going from liquidity to liquidity. See how this 30 closes. I mean, you got to just look off what's valid to risk. If you start buying from here, your stop's either going to have to be all the way down here or all the way down there, which, yeah, it depends. It does depend, but your buys are probably more down here, because you may even, you know, once this 30 closes, retrace a little bit. That's what it's about. Tune in, understand. It'll help you so much more understanding how, you know, how it's broken down and what you're actually looking at. And then, yeah, it follows from there. So it's good. It's good you're learning. Good man. I'm actually just gonna secure this, guys. 30 ticks. So I'm just gonna close that. Secured. So as you can see, little 10 tick loss, but then a 30 tick win. So good little Asia session, because if that pulls back, you know, it's just worth securing. That's on the my funded futures funded. So again, you control your losses. So I took buys here, and then once this broke that wick, that stopped me out for like 10 ticks, which is at 10 tick. And then once we got those confirmations, I jumped back in. I think it was from about here, with the same idea. So no, you didn't miss it, mate. I took it, but I just can't call out what I'm doing. I can only show you what I'm looking at. But this was back, yeah. Let's see what this 30 is saying. No, I don't get penalized. It's just I'm not allowed to give financial advice. So I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So this is all for entertainment purposes. So you just got to be careful that I'm not, you know, giving financial advice out. And you don't want signals anyway. You want to learn and understand, that's going to help. Yeah, exactly. You know, this is your 30 bottom wick. Could you see a little continuation play, something like this? Maybe. Yeah. So it's got to be. That's why I got my disclaimer, because it's not financial advice. You shouldn't copy anything I do. So, yeah. I had all of this drawn up. As soon as we came on, exactly what we were looking for. But, yeah. It's more so about understanding, you know, where you're risking off, understanding how the setup works. Obviously, we've got our strategy that we trade, which tick the rules. So, yeah, you want to be understanding it. Yeah, that's part of, in the FWA community. So, I'm a part of that. Proudly have been for almost 2 years now. Yeah, I learned off Aaron. He taught, I learned his strategy, learned how he trades. We trade exactly the same way. So that's why, you know, it lets me jump on the Asia streams and do this, because it's exactly the same trading. Yeah, that's a good one, Chris. Yeah, we're gonna, you know, go Lions on the setup. Nah, I'm not in it. Time for a nap. Absolutely, I love a good midday nap. All good, Leo. Thanks for tuning in again, mate. It's good to have you on stream. Yeah, I think this is lovely up here. I think it's a very nice level. Yeah, go the Lions. Yeah, see you, Dossie. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Good to have you on the stream as always. Cheers, Leo. We'll see you soon. Yeah. 7 p.m. in Canada. Oh, man, I want to go to Canada so bad. Cheers, Leo. Appreciate you tuning in, mate. No worries. Dossie, will see you soon, bro. Yeah, I think go Lions as well, definitely. I definitely think the Lions are favourable here. Usually one, Brad. Usually one. Oh, it depends. Depends how aggressive. Usually one. If it's an express one, I reckon's probably a better shout. That way you can control your downside. Oh, Nathan, good stuff, man. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Beautiful. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Two 2679.6. 2679.6. Yeah, beautiful, man. Nice entry. Yeah, I'm not sure, Brad. Maybe eventually, but yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest, man. Are ya? What's going on, Brett? Good to have you on stream, bro. Barosif. Bretty boy in the building. Chilled. Nice, bro. Nice. If you flip that, that might be nice. What's it saying? Oh, that is the 5. Got those highs to grab. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. Honestly, there's no better feeling than when you get to surprise family. That's epic. That'll be great. Yep, Wednesday and Friday, Brad. Sure am, mate. Putting a leave for Wednesdays for 6 weeks leading up Vietnam so I can get full trade. Yeah, good shout. Good shout, man. Yeah, that Vietnam retreat will be sweet. Yeah, I wish I was able to go with you guys. I'm not going to get the chance, so it's going to be epic. You have the best time. Crap music. This is 30 saying. Yeah, you have a great time at the retreat. Get to meet the man, the myth, the legend that is Aaron. Not a bad bloke. Brett's met him. Not a bad lad. Him. Depends, Glenn. Usually I'll look at risking off 30-minute levels, and then it just depends with where I'm happy to risk off, really. So that's like a 30-minute low. You could look for confirmation on the thing. It does depend, but I mainly base off where I want to risk off, and then if you get little closures here, then you can look at taking it. But if you control your risk and where you're happy to risk off if the trade becomes invalid or that sort of thing, that's usually how I do it. Pinch him to make sure he's real. Yeah. Make sure he's actually real, not just an AI. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Glenn. Probably more the 30-minute I look for a setup. I don't really trade the 5-minute, to be honest, because I find that you can get some nice setups on the 30-minute. Even then, like this 5-minute liquidity grab here, that 5-minute liquidity grab, that's a 30-minute low. So if you're risking off a 30 low and you've got 30 highs, that's how you can make that sort of work as well. copper. How you guys been finding copper? It looks like it moves pretty good. Could you look at something like that? Maybe. Maybe. What's that? 3 ticks. Anyway, for what's to go there, great for learners. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just an in-person thing for a week that Aaron hosts. And yeah, we all meet up. Trade for a week, chill, travel in different places. I'll pin it here, mate, if you want to have a look. I don't know why the link... Oh, there you go. The link's working. Yeah, have a look at that, man. That sort of spells it out. It's Aaron's his little brainchild. Let me just transition. Yeah, this is the training retreat. It's me. This was the first one we did in Thailand. I know the screen's a bit stretched, but yeah, there's all the lads in Bali. There's a big man, Brett Ryan, right there. All the guys, they're cool. There's you can't see Alad. That's me when I have my head shaved. Good pastime. Yeah, it's sweet. I mean, get all together, trade and that sort of thing for a week. Yeah, cattle farmers, exactly. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. This is all the guys in Bali. I don't know what it says Da Nang, but yeah. It's just like an in-person thing, you know, people charge heaps for in-person seminars, but you get to go away for a week, make new friends all around the world and trade and ask questions and hang out. Sick. Great experience, that. $12.18. Probably same thing. Oh, yeah, beers. Lots of beers. Isn't that right, Brett? Lots of beers. Lots of beers. Yeah, absolutely it is, Chris. Lots of beers. Ask Brett. Brett and I are well. Yeah, all good, Glenn. All good. Have a look. Again, no... just have a look, suss it out. But yeah, it's just like a big in-person thing. You meet up with fellow traders. There's usually, I think there's like 10 of us or 12 of us or something. All meet up, chill out for a week in different locations. Bali, Vietnam, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's cool, man. Suss it out. See what you reckon. Busted accounts. Is Brett still here? I don't know if Brett's still here. Yeah, we definitely gave the beers a good nudge. Definitely gave the beers a good nudge. It's just what it's all about, like traveling for freedom, and you can have a week and you trade and wake up, go for a swim, go to the beach. Like, chill in paradise and trade, and you sort of get that glimpse of what it's like full-time trading. And obviously you got access to Aaron for a week in the boot camp and other guys, and yeah, exactly. Go have brekkie bintangs. No, it's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Shows you what's possible. You sort of put yourself in that situation for a week. It's also very bizarre. I remember the first retreat I went on April last year was the Thailand one, which was the first time they did it. And it was weird walking into the villa and seeing like all the guys in person, that especially like Aaron and like Alid, like seeing them, that you've seen them on Zoom and you see them in your person. You're like, oh wow, you actually are an actual person. Pretty crazy. Pretty strange. Yeah, Mikey will be awesome. I'm going to try and see if I can get over to Bali around that time as well. I think I'll be due for a Bali trip by then. Yeah, I'll hopefully see you there too, mate. I'm planning to get over there for the one next year. At least be in Bali around that time, because it'd be epic to obviously meet all you guys, and it's just such a trading retreat, just such a cool experience. And like in Bali, went to Finn's Beach Club on the Friday, so like you have a good week in the markets and you chill out at Finn's, and yeah. Yeah, it's up to you, Mikey. I mean, if you want to trail 30 lows, you can. That's one way you could do it. Or if you just want to lock in your 20 ticks for Asia, that makes sense too. I was looking at a little stab of the flip, yeah. Because you got a little 15 flip here. Potentially, but again, price could come down, grab 30 lows, and then push higher. We don't know. All we can do is react. Sweet, Brett. Cheers for tuning in, mate. Good to see you. Go go enjoy the morning in Bali. I'll talk to you soon, bro. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't really know what it's going to do, but you've got highs here. But then if you look at like high time frames, 4 hour, what's the 4 hour just done? What's the hourly done? 4 hours come down, grab lows. Now we're pushing back up. Hourly, come down, grab lows, closed very strong bullish above. We're only, 25 minutes into this hourly candle, so could it bottom wick to then flip and keep driving? Maybe. Do this in all ages for those who are really new. Yeah, Glenn, absolutely. It's just like an in-person holiday for a week, and everyone trades because, there's not too... I mean, I don't know too many traders. So it's good. You're just with like 10 other traders for a week. You're just bouncing ideas and surfing and eating food and mucking around and chilling out. It's like, yeah, it's good. Really good, man. Obviously can't bring kids along. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like the upside. I mean, again, overall, you look at what's happened here. When we jumped on yesterday, obviously closed bullish. This one, I overall wanted to see this daily flip bullish into these highs. What have we done? Pushed down. Could this be flipping bullish? Yeah, maybe. 4 hour, come down, grab the 4 hour lows we had marked out, driving up, hourly, come down, grab the lows, close bullish. So, you know, just working your way up the time frames. I still think this is something that could be very nice to see as a flip. So I can't go. Nah, mate. Chris, mate, you can absolutely go. Just like a boot camp, really, but rather than like Zoom or a meeting room, you're just in a nice location. Oh, you're going to Vietnam, David? Awesome. Yeah, no, that'll be sweet. Da Nang's beautiful too. I lived there. I was living there for a month, and then I probably spent another 2 or 3 weeks there. Yeah, no kids. I don't think it'd be too enjoyable for the kids sitting around with laptops trading or drinking bintangs. Oh no, mate. Yeah. I got you now. Nah, there's definitely lots of bands, that's for sure. Sweet, Brad. Thanks for tuning in, mate. We'll see you on London or on Friday's one. First place to go trial trading and traveling will be Da Nang. Yeah, Nathan, Da Nang's amazing, man. I spent a month there, living there. It's awesome, really nice. Yeah, Da Nang's probably my favorite city in Vietnam. Nha Trang or Da Nang, but Da Nang's like living at. It's like literally like the Gold Coast. It's like the Vietnamese Gold Coast. It's yeah, so good. Had so many good times in Da Nang. Very cheap, which is good if you know, full-time travel trading. It's a good distraction, this. Just sit here and do this. Look at this, same line that we've had drawn on since the start, since when we jumped on. 2660, 260, we're about there. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think anywhere there. I mean, you look at the hourly, understanding how basic candles work. You've closed bullish, bottom wick. You know, there is a decent probability that this could be a bottom wick to then flip up into those highs there. Look what price did here. Close bearish, top wick, flip bearish. Same thing here. Close bullish, bottom wick, bullish, bearish, top wick, bearish. So same thing here. In line with the plan. Grab 4 hour lows, close back very strong bullish. This hourly could just be a bottom wick to then flip and then drive up into, you know, up into these highs. See you, Benny. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Coming to Mark makes me enjoy coming to work Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, sweet, man. Wednesdays and Fridays. And we got Aaron. He does live every day for London as well. But yeah, I'll see you on Friday, mate. If you don't make the London one. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, mate. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. No top wick on this 30. Could you flip that maybe? 6 ticks for 17. Obviously held that level. Push down, was unable to close back below. If we go the 5 minute. Yeah, look at this. Struggling to close below, grab the lows, close back bullish. So you could dip down potentially, but yeah. Could you flip the 30 maybe? That'd give the hourly the flip, driving up into the highs. Yeah, it's not a bad shout, Chris. But we could just range and muck around until London too. There's absolutely no reason that couldn't happen. But if you look at what this hourly's done, closed bullish. Without knowing, we never know. But what happened here? Closed bearish, top wicked, and closed bearish. Here we've closed bullish, bottom wick, potentially bullish up into clear highs and filling that wick, which is a 14 tick wick, is something that you could expect to see potentially. Grabbing previous 30 lows now. No top wick. How often have a gold candle opened? Sorry, how often has a candle closed with no top or bottom wick? There. No top or bottom wick. Not super often. Not super often. There's a liquidity, risk off. Could get the flip there, bang. There's your area to risk off. There's your one. I mean, it's just for the guys that are in the community. There's your one. This could potentially be your two, and then you just look for your three for the rules that we follow. And that's honestly as simple as your analysis needs to be. Yeah, that's why you'd be managing, because again, price can do anything. Like, you got your 4 hour, you have grabbed the lows, but what's saying you couldn't have grabbed the lows, push back up, and then come back, re-break the lows and flip. So you just got to be open to all situations. But if this did flip, you'd look to probably manage as soon as you started grabbing these highs, because you could just come up, grab the highs, and then push back lower, like you said. but it's holding. I mean, it's holding this level pretty nicely. The 5 looks a little bit ugly, which makes me think low volume. Look, doji. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quite a few doji candles. I'll wait for this 15 to close, guys, and then I'll jump off. Big push down. Could this be grabbing liquidity? Yeah, huge push down. Stop down my train. So TPT, Queen. Yeah, it happens, mate. But you know, as long as you're stuck to the plan, it's the main thing. Trade made sense. We can't control, you know, what happens. Yeah, I think so. That's the thing. If you've managed risk, then there's no reason you can't take a re-entry if it sets up again. Absolutely. I mean, I don't use it, but you know, if you look at the fib, it's probably like a 618. I know 50%. So you could just be doing your normal little retrace down into here. Not that I ever really look at the fib, but could just be a little retracement. Could be the candle gonna absolutely tank down. We're not sure. That's why we stay neutral and just react. Still no top wick on this 30, which yeah, we'll see. Could be a big rejection. Yes, it can be annoying with the futures and the spot sometimes. Could you see something like that? Maybe. need to go get a massage. That was one good thing about Asia is cheap massages. And no, not those massages. They're not my thing. Actual, genuine massages were like $10, $15, like an hour. If this flips here, it'd be a very nice looking candle. If we look at like the hourly, you've also got this trend line coming down here now. A lot of people would be shorting from here, around here, where their stop's going to be. Above these highs, looking for this big play down. I mean, it could just be unlucky. It doesn't work out every time. If the trade made sense and you still manage, like, it's better than taking a loss. But yeah, I've definitely been there where, you know, you can be chasing getting funded. We're definitely getting a slower volume here, for sure. Look, we had this big push and now price is just sort of mucking around. Still in the long, not keen on that third double 30 low now. Yeah. Yeah, you may... Do I have any news today? Let's see. What do we got? 10:15 p.m. non-farm employment change. ADP. So yeah, we got some news later today. Saw this last week though, when price had to push them range a little bit before continuing out. Yeah, that's it. And you keep the higher time frame in mind. I mean, you've had a decent, what was this? It's like a 40 tick push up in Asia, which is pretty good. So this could just all be a muck around bottom wick range and then potentially flip later. It may take till London to come through. Who knows? I'm going to jump off in 2 minutes once it's 15's closed. But yeah, I think, you know, you got this trend line here coming down. A lot of people are going to be shorting from here, here, here. Obviously trading in line with the daily. We've also got all of these highs up here. But in saying that, price could come down and even test these lows as well. So you could just be doing the opposite, coming up to liquidate and then coming back down here and then having the move up. We do not know. You just have to react. If this flips though, you could get nice buys. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Continuation up into these highs. You could just, you know, if you range in here, you could just range in here and then take lows again and break out, or take highs and drive lower. But that's still overall what I'm looking for. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Hopefully you got some value today. Yeah, we'll do it all again on Friday, but I'll jump on London with Aaron as well. So he'll be streaming at 7 a.m. London time. But I hope you guys have a great day. Appreciate you tuning in. Drop a like. And if you enjoyed it, hopefully you got some value. We'll see you in London. Have a great day. Cheers.